Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to your Sunday practice. So today we are just stretching. That was by request. We wanted a day of just nothing but stretching and elongating and breathing. So that is going to be today. So get something very comfy, maybe a big baggy sweatshirt or something. If your hair is up tight, loosen it up a little bit. Just relax, because today is just all about stretching this lovely Sunday. I hope it's great wherever you are. And thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. All right, while we're waiting for the last few that I know are joining, let's come to the center of our mats and let's have a seat. Ooh. Oh, comfortable seat. Sit bones planted firmly onto the earth. Maybe you need to take your hands and pick up your blessings to allow room for your bones, your sit bones to just firmly ground. Eyes. We're going to start with our eyes closed, and you got to breathe in and breathe out. Keep them closed. Breathe in and let it go. One more time, breathe in, expand your rib cage, lift your chin, and let it go. We're going to add some movement in our chest. Next inhale, open your chest forward, roll your shoulders down and back, lift your chin higher. And then on your exhale, round your back and drop your head. Keep a nice, gentle but firm grip on your knees so you can fall back more, really opening up the area between your shoulder blades, and then drop your head to relax your neck. Breathe in, open your chest, lean forward, stick your nose up in the air, and then exhale, round your back. Whew. Inhale again, open your chest, lean forward, and then exhale, round your back, drop your chin. Lean back this time, really lean back. Maybe your legs come up off the ground a little bit. Find that balancing point. Drop your head. Stay here for one inhale and another exhale. And then come back to neutral spine. Maybe flutter your eyes open now if they were closed. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, right hand comes down directly beside you on your right side. And then slowly bend your elbow. Maybe your forearm comes to the earth, and up and over you go. Look to the ground. Take a little pressure off your neck. Keep your left seat bone onto the ground. Open your chest, barreling it up to the sky. Breathe in and exhale. Come back to center, both arms up. Other side. Left arm comes to your left side. Maybe walk your fingertips out a little further, and then slowly start to bend your elbow, putting your forearm on the ground, and your floating arm comes up and over. Gaze down to your mat. Feel a nice stretch from the outer hip bone on your right side all the way through your side, your lats, maybe even to your fingertips. Leave room for your neck to be long. Crown of your head is reaching for the side of your space. Breathe in, stay here. Exhale, barrel your chest to the sky a little more. Open up, breathe in, and hold for the exhale. Come on up. And we're just going to tick-tock right over. We've been here before. Right arm down, left arm up and over. And then other side, left arm down, right arm up and over. One more time, tick-tock. Right side, belly in. And left side, belly in. Come back to neutral, hands above. And then left arm over your right knee, twist. Follow your gaze over your right shoulder to the space behind you. Belly in, twist, twist, twist. We're going to be doing a lot of twists and bending, side bends and forward bends. It's very detoxifying, massages those inner organs. Come back to neutral, hands come up. Other side, right hand outside your left knee and twist. Now the gaze is over your left shoulder. Massaging all those organs inside your diaphragm. Squeezing out the toxins. And come back up to center. Now roll your hands down. That is my phone. Sorry. Sorry, I did silence. And crawl your fingertips all the way out in front of you. Drop your head. And maybe your hands come up to grab your forehead. So you can relax your neck. Breathe in. And let it go, exhale. Whatever leg is crossed up on top of the other, you might feel a little more of a sensation on that glute. Maybe that even goes up into your back. Like for instance, my right foot is up and over my left thigh. So I actually feel a nice stretch on my right glute, all the way deep into my hip. And because of that, we have to do the other side. Breathe in. And exhale, release your head. Push up with your arms. Head is the last thing to come up as you roll up to a straight spine. Now, switch your legs. So whatever leg you had on top of the other, switch it to the other one. And now we're going to forward fold again. Exact same thing. All the way down. And then grab your head if you want to relax your neck. Bending your elbows. I like to put my hands together in a prayer position. Thumbs are together, and that's exactly where I put my forehead, right there. And relax. Breathe in. And let it go. Notice the different sensation you feel with this leg on top of your thigh. Maybe it's a little more, maybe it's a little less. Maybe it's in a completely different area. Just try to keep your hips level. And just notice where you need a little extra love on this side. So with that in mind, breathe in all the fresh oxygen. And then wherever that sensation is, exhale. Let it go. Breathe in one more time. And let it go. Slowly release your head if it's in your hands. And crawl back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way till the crown of your head is the last thing to come up. All right, let's wide angle forward fold in a seated position. So spread your legs out like a straddle split, however far you can go, where you can keep your shoulders over your hips. So maybe it's more like this. That's completely fine. You just don't want to be like leaning back or leaning forward, wherever you can sit. Just with those same seat bones as before. Maybe you got to lift your blessings out again to make room to firmly plant them in, and belly in. This is your comfort zone. This is where you want to be. So breathe in, hands come up, and just like we did before, reach your right hand over to your right side and start to bend your elbow. Forearm maybe come to the ground. The floating arm goes up and over your head toward the right side of your space. Gaze down. Notice the difference in this sensation, in this position. Notice the different sensation in this position. And then come back up, other side. Left arm on your left side, and it starts to bend. Drop your elbow. Right arm up and over, gaze down. Notice your feet. If they're pointed, great. If they're flexed, great. Commit to either one, and you can switch in the middle if you want, but just don't forget your toes. And come back up. Breathe in. And then my favorite, come back down with your hands and slowly crawl them out all the way as far as you can go. Drop your head. You might want to be holding your head just like you were doing in a cross-legged position, or maybe you can go a little further. Belly in wherever you are, long neck, straight spine, crown of your head is reaching for the space in front of you. Breathe in and let it go. If your head is in your hands, slowly release your head and then crawl your fingertips all the way back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift your head. Ooh. And shake it out. Bend your knees. Maybe use your hands to lift up your knees. Shake, 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 shake. Woo. There's a lot of stretching on the back of your thighs, a lot of forward folding. So we're going to figure 4 in a seated position. Maybe your legs need to come out a little bit, and then you lift up your right foot, cross it over your left thigh. You might need to lift it up over. That is completely fine. And then scoot in your left heel and see if you can get contact with your left glute to your left heel. Chest up, chin up, shoulder blades down and back. Create a very long, extended neck. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Flex your right foot. Protect your knee joint. And then inhale together. Notice the sole of your right foot. And then on your exhale, take that sole of your right foot and plant it at the left side of your space. And take your right hand, put it at the base of your spine, left hand up and over, seated twist. I told you a lot of twisting today, a lot of detox. Breathe in, extend your chest. Exhale, twist a little more to your right, looking over your right shoulder. Breathe in, stay here. And then exhale, slowly unwind. Bring your knee back up to a figure 4. And then however you can gently release that foot. Ooh, maybe shake it out. And then drop it down in front of you. Other side, left foot up and over your right thigh. Again, however you get there, you have to hold it in. Then take your right glute and try to get as close to your right heel as you can. Chest up. On my back here, on my fingers and back, I'm actually pressing up with my hands to push my chest forward towards my shin. That is good. That's okay. Breathe in. And let it go. Breathe in. Notice the left sole of your foot. And then on your exhale, slowly plant that left sole on your right side. Take your left hand in towards the base of your spine. Right arm comes up and over, latches on the outside of your left leg. Twist. Belly in. Really elongate your spine as if someone had a hook at the top of your head and was pulling you up like a little puppet string. Breathe in. And then on your exhale, slowly come back to center. And then however you can gracefully and gently release your cross leg out. Woo! All right, your back of your glutes should feel mighty open. Come to a tabletop position and then tuck your toes under and sit back. We weren't going to go a day with a stretching focus and not do the soles of our feet. We know how important those are, especially all of us runners or people that are on our feet all day, anyone that has to wear heels all day. So try to sit up. We're going to hold it for 5 breaths and your toes tucked underneath your heels. So breathe in 5 breaths and exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Sorry, I don't know why I said one more time because we're doing it again. Inhale. Exhale. If it does get to be a little too much, you can start to go forward. But stick with us if you can. Breathe in. And exhale. All right, now one more for reals. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly crawl your hands forward. Untuck your toes. And then sit back down. Another really good stretch for runners and people who wear heels. This is, or anyone that's prone to shin splints, elongating the front of your shins, those muscles, stretch them out. Sometimes this might be even a little more painful than the other. But belly in, close your eyes if you need, if you want. Breathe in. And exhale. Ankle mobility is so important. Flex and point. Roll it around whenever you can. Breathe in. And this time on your exhale, slowly crawl your hands out to a child's pose. Drop your chest. Drop your head. Take a moment to massage your forehead. And allow gravity to take your tailbone and bring it back towards your heels. So what I like to do to help that along is take your fingers and inchworm your fingers back, pushing your hip bones towards your heels. Do it again. Take your fingers, inchworm them back, roll your shoulder blades down and back towards your seat bones. Drop your head. Now, keep your hips where they are and crawl your hands out to the left. Little banana shape. Take your right hand up over your left. Interlace your fingers. See them? They're here. Drop your head and then slowly shift your hips up and over towards your right side. So you're creating a nice little crescent moon. Inhale, expand your rib cage, pressing against your upper thighs. And exhale. Bring your hips back to center. And then crawl your hands to the right. Now your left hand is up over your right. And your hips shift to the left. Really deep side stretch. Breathe in, pressing your rib cages against your thighs. And then exhale. Set in a little more. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. That side, my back went pop, 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 pop. Come back to neutral. Oh. And then come up to all fours. I'm going to freestyle some cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. Now the next couple breaths, go on your own. And maybe you do some wagging of the tail. Maybe you do some circles. Whatever you need, whatever feels good. You go back and forth, maybe warming up your wrist a bit. One more cycle of breath wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and then come back to center. Tuck your toes under, walk them out, and slowly lower to your belly. Now untuck your toes, hands come out to a cactus position. Shoulders should be level with your elbows all the way through. So straight line, elbow through the top of your back to your other elbow. Drop your head, bend your right knee, and then come up on your right fingertips. Elbow shoots to the sky. And then slowly start to roll over, keeping your left arm where it is in its cactus position. Up and over. Up and over. This is the breathing stretches. You can do if you're like a hero, touch the mat, open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Wonderful posture. Play with it for a bit and see what other sensation, other stretch feelings you get. You can take your left fingertips and start to crawl them up. So it lifts your elbow a little further away from your center line. Or you can push them back. So pull back. Lift your arm. So pull over. Hips back to neutral. Right arm is in its cactus position. Left leg bent. Left arm comes up, and we roll up and over onto our right side. Drop your right earlobe. Take a moment and find out what feels best by moving your fingertips up and then moving them back down. Maybe this side's a little more stiff. Breathe in. Big sigh. Let it out. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to your belly. Bring your elbows out in front of you, straight into Sphinx pose. Opening your chest, open your belly. Maybe you feel your belly stretching as your shoulder blades roll down and back towards your seat bones. And then take your palms of your hands and press them into the floor, lifting your elbows for lazy up dog. And then come back down to your forearms. Again, press the palms of your hands down, lift your elbows, lift your head, and then back down. Very careful. You don't crunch in your spine, but you're actually lifting up and out of your hips, up, and then back down. Keep your right hand where it is in the Sphinx position on its forearm. Bend your left leg and left arm reaches back to grab your ankle. This, we're stretching our front of our shoulders, like before, but we're also going to stretch the front of our thighs and our hips. So press your heel down to your glute. Breathe. Get on top of your foot maybe with your palm so you can really press it down. Be gentle with your knee though. And then slowly release. Left hand comes back to Sphinx. Right leg bends, right arm reaches up and around. And then we stretch our shoulders and our thigh as we press our heel down into our glute. Chin looks up and over your right shoulder. Maybe give yourself a little foot massage, a little love, and then slowly release. Come back up to tabletop briefly. Down dog. Drop your left heel down towards your mat. Relax your right leg. So left heel down towards the mat. Stretching your calves. Pick up your right leg and start to massage your calf. Feel that tension, feel that stretch with the top of your right foot. And then switch. Right heel comes down to the ground. Pick up your left foot and start to rub your right calf. Drop your head. Feel that amazing stretch. Getting right in there. Ooh. And then come back to center. Lift your right leg up and right leg steps through to runner's lunge. Hold. Opening up your front of your hip, your left side, and then start to straighten your front leg. Lift your hips up. Pyramid pose. Drop your head. Back foot presses into the mat, lifting your heel up towards the front of your space, which will launch your head forward ever so slightly and continue to drop your head. Both knees should have a micro bend. Maybe your front knee has a little more bend in it. That's fine. If you really feel the stance is too long, just hop up your back foot and find your balance. Breathe in, extend your chest, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold, drop your head. One more time, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Now hop your back foot in a little bit more, and then dial down your back heel. So your toes are facing out towards your left. If you had a straight line, you could draw from your front heel all the way to the arch of your foot in your back. That is a perfect alignment. Now keep your right hand where it is, outside of your right foot, and then peel your left arm open. Triangle. Triangle pose is a very iconic yoga pose. And you have triangles here, you have triangles with your leg, you have triangles with your wrist, possibly, especially if you're up on your fingertips. Lots of stretching. Breathe in. And exhale, swing your floating arm up and around, and it brings you to a wide-angled forward fold, now in a standing position. Drop your head. Breathe in, lift your chest flat back, and then exhale, let it go. Bend your knees as much as you need, and then crawl your hands out in front of you. Maybe widen your stance a little more so you can comfortably have both palms on the ground. And then place your left hand underneath your nose exactly, and lift your right arm up to the sky. And normally I would tell you to keep your hips level. Not today. We're going to expand. We're going to exaggerate however your body naturally wants to go. So your left hip sinks down, right hip pulls up. Do it. And then take your floating hand, grab the back of your skull. And now it's opening up your tricep, along with a bunch of other things. Breathe and open your chest, heart to the sky. And then exhale, slowly unwind. Replace your left hand with your right. And then twist open left hand to the sky, other side. Maybe this is so exaggerated, you actually feel a stretch on the inside of your leg. Great. Your adductors. Breathe in, open, twist, twist, twist. Exhale, grab the back of your spine, relax your head into your hand. Now opening up your left tricep. Stay here, inhale, and on your exhale, slowly unwind, crawl your hands to frame your front foot, runner's lunge. Back foot comes up to meet your front, drop your head, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, hands come to the top of your space. Your right hand grabs your left wrist, right leg crosses over your left. Breathe in, belly in, and use your right hand to pull you up and over to the left. Whew. Nice. Beautiful crescent moon. You feel very stable with the crossed legs. All four corners of both feet are planted on the earth. Pull up your thighs, pull up in your belly, long neck. And then switch your grip. Keep your legs the same, but now your left wrist grabs your right, up and over. This one's a little more difficult to balance, but we still feel pretty steady. I know it. Up and over, belly in. And lean your chest back. Avoid a forward motion like this, but open your chest up to the sky, barreling, twisting, and come back to center. Now right foot comes back around. Keep your hands where they are. So left is grabbing your right and pull up and over to your right again. Belly in, long neck, relax your face and come back to center. Other side with your wrist, keep your feet where they are, and then up and over to the right. Breathe in, belly, belly, belly. Strong thighs, pull those kneecaps up by engaging your quads. And sink a little more, a little deeper, crescent moon. And come back up to center. Let it go. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Up dog, down dog. That's your one and only vinyasa of the day. Left leg comes up, 3-leg down dog. Left leg steps through runner's lunge. Hold here, open up your right hip. Feel that moment, feel that stretch, and then shift your hips up and back as you straighten your front leg. Pyramid pose. Drop your head. Heel comes up off the ground. Your back heel as you press your toes into the mat. Of course, if you need some stability, you feel a little awkward, go ahead and pull your back foot up to close the stance. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Come up to your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Now bring your back heel in a little bit more and then dial down your back heel. Straight line from your front heel to the arch of your back foot. Keep your left hand down, right arm peels up. Triangle. Other side. Holding here for a while. Breathe. Pull your waist out of your hips. Oh, and open up your chest. Front foot is at 12 o'clock. Back foot, it's like at maybe a 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. All four corners of both feet are pressed firmly onto the earth. Shoulder blades roll down and back towards your seat. And then breathe And then exhale, frame your front foot. Front foot goes back to meet your back. And we're going straight into down dog. All right. Now it's time to use our pillow or a cushion or our big blanket. So lift your right leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips. Open your hips up to the right side of your space. And then on your exhale, your right knee goes behind your right wrist and your foot behind your left wrist. Then use your back foot to make some space by inching its way towards the back. And you're in half pigeon. Flex your front foot. Very important to protect the knee. Grab your cushion or your pillow. Place it in front of you. Sorry, it's black on black. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is my cushion. And place it in front of you. There's two options actually. Just like this, coming to your elbows, or maybe even you hug your cushion, just like that. Or if this is a pretty tight hip for you, you can take that said cushion, place it underneath your right hip, get you up a little higher. This is also really good if you have tenderness in your knee, and then you can lean forward from there. Very nice. Either way, you're getting a stretch, you're opening the hip, and you're being mindful of all of your joints. Breathe in. And exhale, let it go. If your head is on the surface, either the ground or your mat or your cushion, maybe massage your forehead just like in the beginning of class. Notice your back leg. Your knee should be pointed straight down onto your mat. So maybe you come up onto your toes and make some adjustments. And sigh it out. Slowly come back up. Lift up your hip. Shake it out. That is a deep stretch. So take your time. Don't rush it. And then when your right hip feels like it's back, then lift your left leg up. Bend your left leg, stack your hips, open your hips to the left side of your space. And then bring your floating leg to the front, left knee behind left wrist, left foot behind right wrist. And then start to inch your back toe back to create space to sit down. It might be completely different than the other side. That is fine. Think about your cushion and where it needs to go. Does it need to be here in front of you, or stick it underneath your left glute? Whoop. In order to still get a stretch, but maybe not so intently. And then come to your elbows. Drop your head. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's just do that one more time. All together, breathe in. Biggest inhale of class. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Open your mouth, let it all out. Whew, cleansing breath out. These breaths are so important, especially now with a lot of us having to wear masks at work and all day. And we're not able to use our breath to cleanse like we normally do. And very important to take these times in class and just like, whew, let it all out. Come back to your hands. Take the cushion out from underneath you if that's where it is. And then come back to center. Take cushion behind you now. Place it at the base of your spine. And then slowly relax your back, relax your head. Open your arms. Legs, you have two choices. Soles of your feet together, knees fall out, Supta Baddha Konasana. Or you can keep your knees together and feet out wide. for constructive rest. Option 1 opens up your hips, your inner thighs. Option 2 opens up your lower back. So wherever you need a little extra love, that's the position you need to go to. So this is slightly opening up your chest, encouraging an expansive breath, gentle back bend. You might want to play with, if you up. Breathe. This is our Savasana. If you want, if it's Sunday night where you are and you're like, I'm not moving, stay here. If you need to get going because it's still morning your time or afternoon, then bring your feet and your knees together. Bring your left arm up towards your ear and slowly start to roll off your cushion or your blanket into the fetal position. Keep your eyes closed. And then after you regain yourself there, press up. Eyes stay closed. Come to a comfortable seat. Hands to your heart center. Hands to your third eye center. This week, go out, be kind, be gentle, and be supportive to all the people around you. Breathe in, collective all together. Inhale, and then exhale. We bow and we say, Namaste. Woo! How was that? I'm going to keep my voice low in case people are still in Savasana. But I hope everyone feels good. I do. I could go to sleep. Oh, gosh. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paula. Frankie. Oh, Frankie, you're here. Oh, happy Sunday. Gosh. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next Sunday. And just like today, if there's any requests, then please let me know. And of course, like, subscribe, do all the things so you can be notified. Mark, my husband, will be with me in a month's time, and we'll start getting out more content and everything, which will be so exciting. So I can't wait to share that all with you. Yay. Oh, thank you, Frankie. Paula, I know. I'm the same way. I never want to do stretching on my own or foam rolling, which those are two such important things. All right, y'all. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we'll see you next Sunday. I'll be here, same time. Talk to you later. I'm so happy. Oh, Paul. And Paul, we're going to come see you in September. And Paula, all y'all in Ireland, we're coming. Yeah, Durham or Brennan's are on their way. Traveling. Can't wait to see you guys. Mwah. Bye.